Okay, so we have a very special video for you guys here. This is something that we care a lot about. It's alleviating pet anxiety, and it's working to do so for the everyday pet owner. So everybody like you who worries about your animals, is constantly doing things to better their lives and enrich their lives. We know that some of those animals may be suffering from anxiety, and we want to help you and we want to help them. So it was super important to us to include within this entire thing that we're doing that we have a real customer who uses our products and who is an everyday dog or cat or pet owner just like you, and really show their journey with pet anxiety and how they're dealing with it and how they have coped with it and what they've done that you guys can try as well. If you haven't downloaded the PDF already, you absolutely need to, because it is the best resource out there, and there's so much in there about what you can do as a pet owner beyond supplements, beyond diet, beyond everything. There's so many things that you can do to alleviate anxiety for your pets.
Okay, well, my name is Colton Pierce,
My name's Sarah Pierce.
and our dogs are Cruz and Bronco.
We decided we wanted a dog a few years ago after my mom died. I needed something to help me process my grief, and so we talked about getting a dog and decided on a German Shepherd. So that's our first dog, Bronco.
Bronco is very quick to relax and chill in whatever space he's in. Even if there's a lot of things going on with like kids being around or his environments, nothing seems to kind of get him on edge. With Cruz, he's very quick to like get over the top. Like if something is new to him or something's uncomfortable, he's very quick to get hyper and doesn't know how to necessarily control his emotions quite yet. And that might be the breed, we don't know yet. So we've just been kind of feeling it out and trying to figure it out with him. So I wake up for work around 8 o'clock, and I have to make sure with Cruz that I take him out right when I wake up, take him to the bathroom, and then I feed him. And then he goes back in the crate until around 11 o'clock. Then he has to come back out again because he's wants to get out. And also, we haven't figured this out yet, but if he doesn't eat in between a breakfast and a dinner, he makes himself sick. And so we have to make sure he eats lunch. And then in between like lunch and dinner, I try to take him outside, throw the ball around out in the back just to make sure that he can run around. And then just, this isn't an everyday thing, but we have like, we do scent work with him. So hiding a scent, maybe somewhere in our house or in our garage, that kind of lets him go around, and he's getting to a point where he knows the scent, and so he'll sit there and sniff in an area looking for like that particular scent. So just like things like that really tire his brain out and make it so that he doesn't need to be constantly like, I need to do something. So yeah, that's kind of what we try to do.
Problem with anxiety is that you can't necessarily exercise it out of the dog, because then you're just creating a super athlete, and their endurance builds, they'll be able to go forever and ever. So with Cruz specifically, we have to focus on the mental aspect. He's already a very athletic dog, and by pacing all day and not settling, he just creates more endurance for himself. Whereas with Bronco, he's able to settle down, fall asleep. He would be asleep right now, even with all this equipment in the home, if he needed to be. And he's ready to go for whatever sport or hike or adventure we're going to take him on. Cruz is always on. There is no off switch. Bronco has an off switch and is still able to go out and explore with us.
I think for me, and I still, like, something I'm working on is like, at first it really frustrates me and it stresses me out, just because one, it's like I'm trying to help him, but at the same time it doesn't feel like I'm actually doing anything, and so I feel bad for him because he's stressed, he's anxious, and I don't know how to help him out. But like when I have been able to have like a really good session where like we're outside training for like maybe 30 minutes, you can see how excited he is, you can see how like much it like makes him happy. That really makes me happy, it makes me feel good, because it's like, one, I'm making him feel safe and comfortable that he can actually get rid of that energy and he can do something good with it. And it really makes me kind of feel closer to him, because most of the time I don't feel close to him because I'm just like so stressed out by how amped he is. But those times where we are training and we're done and he's excited and he's kind of gets more cuddly with us, that makes me feel a lot closer to them then throughout the week.
Cruz is a bird dog. Bronco's a herding dog. and you can see those differences in how they're bred. And so when we take the time to get to know our dogs and adapt training to their specific needs, it naturally builds that relationship because we're allowing them to become the best dog that they can be in a human controlled environment. It's never going to be perfect, but it's really incredible and rewarding to see, oh, I made this small change in training from Bronco. I changed it this way to do it with Cruz, and it works better for Cruz. And I think we take a lot of pride in trying different methods and figuring out why something worked for Bronco and it's not working for Cruz, and adapting based on that. I think caring for Bronco and Cruz brings out personality traits in us that we wouldn't see otherwise, because you are frustrated at some points and you have to be able to work through your frustration and think, how do I explain what I want to this dog who doesn't speak English and doesn't know how to communicate with me? So I think it forces us to become better, more direct communicators with the dogs, which then translates to us as well in our relationship, I think. And I think too, our dogs are both really playful, and they bring out a more playful side in both of us, which is really magical to see, and it's really incredible to involve them in literally everything we can. And I find that enriches our daily experience in ways that I didn't know were possible.
We are so grateful for all of our customers who reach out to us and let us know how much our supplements have helped them and helped their animals. But it's so heartwarming to know that we have a customer here who would share their journey with us and share their journey with you, because I'm sure that among the community of all of you guys, you probably suffer from a lot of the same issues or struggles with your animals. And in order to alleviate that, we want to connect everybody together, give them the best resources possible, and that is what we have tried to do today. So we thank you guys so much for tuning in and always supporting us.